Azorius Artifacts versus Initiate Mako. So we have new meta going on. First game in the new Edge of Eternities standard format. And the first deck I'm going to play here is Azorius Artifacts because I like the deck from previously and I feel like it's got good chances to work out well. So let's see what we do here. This is tap 2, so let's play an untapped land to have the Spring-Loaded Sawblades at the ready here. We're gonna need it. We have a lot of full stock loaded on removal here. So depending on what happens next, I can decide to play the tap land to keep up one more Spring-Loaded Sawblades, or I can play this and play one of the sweepers. We shall see. So I could decide to just... Okay, well, we'll see. I'll probably go with the Sawblades here, because I can already prevent a lot of damage just from this one attack. Oh, is it even going to be enough? Oh, it's barely going to be enough. And it's... wow. So the Sawblades here, perfect. I have to use that here. And we will play the tapped land and keep up one more Sawblades, and then we are pretty much good. Alright. Basic land. Luckily the Bushwhack only goes for basics, not non-basic lands. Alright, so they're gonna pump this to a 5/5, and again the Spring-Loaded Sawblades are gonna be perfect here. Oh no, wait a minute, it's gonna be too much. Oh no, it's perfect. Alright, the opponent's gonna hate this, but I have to go for it. And that's it. Yeah, those two Spring-Loaded Sawblades were just too perfect and lined up so well. So wow, good start to the new meta. Let's keep playing. Azorius Artifacts versus the mighty Thor 76. So please excuse the flickering of the camera today. I'm on the road and the conditions are not as ideal as they are when I'm home, so please excuse that. Otherwise, we are good. Oh, I need to change the art of this plains. I want it all to be this cool new art. Alright, let's play some bricks. Grab a plains. And let's see. Opponent only played a plains and a port and a cake. Okay. What do we need to go for here? I think the Repurposing Bay is good. Let's try to go for the Simulacrum Synthesizer as early as we can. Ooh, I could also go for the Pinnacle Starcage here, which would also get rid of both, but then it will also... No, I'm gonna go for this first. Alright, this is tapped now. I could go for a Battlefront too, but honestly, I think playing this tapped is fine, and then sacking the bricks and going for the synthesizer here. Alright, I don't need the fire crystal. The snare is fine in case they play the Caretaker's Talent. Yeah, okay. Almost expected it. Alright. So now I have choices. I could go for the Battlefront. Could go for the Starcage. I'm gonna go for the Battlefront here. Alright, there's a synthesizer and... oh, and the Starcage. That would be brutal. Let's do that. It's gonna eat up... no, I should have ordered it differently. I need to be wary of that next time around. So now I'm gonna eat up my own token. Yeah, I don't think that was necessary. Another land, not really needed, but I'll take the relic. Oh, the relic with the Repurposing Bay is so good. I'm just realizing that too. Okay, that's fine. Alright, the opponent's gonna hate this so much. Alright, let's do this. It's so good. Drawing cards here and getting another synthesizer. Synthesizer. Yeah. Don't need that. I'll take that as well, because that's also a good repurposing target. Okay. The opponent using Get Lost on that and not on the synthesizer. Oh, they can't use it on the synthesizer. Of course, Get Lost doesn't do artifacts, does it? So I think Azorius artifact really got a good push here. I could go for the third synthesizer, but honestly, I don't want to. So what are we going for here? The net? Or just another bay? Let's just go for another bay. Just to get the triggers here. And I'm just gonna use the map tokens. Even hit another land, make a land drop, nice. Get another, maybe get another land out of the deck. I don't need the Sawblades, to be honest. Okay. Opponent has 3 cards left in their hand. They didn't find any of their main draw engine. I have a snare in case they draw into something that's too much for me to handle. Okay, unfortunately the Starcage doesn't help here. Tapping something down, it's not really required. I think I'm gonna play some bricks. Grab a plains, play the plains, repurpose the bricks into a net. Tapped creature, okay. I could repurpose another thing, but no. So I will tap down a creature. Yeah, why not? Let's just tap something down. Give it an attack. I could have played another net even, but I feel like we're in good shape here already, so. So I just play another bricks even. Alright. The opponent can sweep. But I have one. This isn't. Okay, I need to check next if this ordering, how that works. But I can grab another bay if I want to for the bricks. Alright, I could even station this here, just for players, just with this one singular. Okay, I'm gonna repurpose the bay here into, repurpose the bricks into a Perilous Snare. Just get rid of the token. And they can't block, and the attack should be lethal because I can tap down the rabbit. Can you get out of this one? A flanker. Okay, sure. Okay. Yeah, they might be able to stall for just one more turn here. I didn't do the math, honestly. I'm lazy today. But it's enough. Alright. Wow, a decisive victory here for Azorius Artifacts versus Mono White Token Control. Deck looks pretty good. Let's keep going for more victories. Azorius Control versus the virtuous Japanese player. A virtuous Japanese player. Okie dokie. Why does this deck run Fabled Passage? Like, why is there one Fabled Passage in here? Okay. Sleight of Hand. I have the Battlefront, which is a key card. Very potent card, especially in this deck. Play the town while it's untapped. Play a Verge to find a... Alright, gonna play the bricks. I didn't change the planes again. But that's... works fine. Okie dokie. What am I going for next? Probably the Repurposing Bay. Yeah, and then the following turn I can even just play the bricks and use the bay to on it, or I can play the Battlefront. Oh. Or I can just play this out directly. Let's do that. Don't need more lands at the moment, to be honest. Maybe I could have kept one, because I have a hand stacked full of things, but... Let's see. The opponent has at 4 mana. I'm not entirely sure what else the opponent is gonna be doing here. A wit. Okay. Maybe I'll go for the Battlefront now. I will. Let's fetch first. An island is fine. Okay, so I can either go for the Battlefront, I can go for the net. The Battlefront could be risky if it doesn't hit something to take care of the wit, but I'm gonna go for this. Well, that was close. Okay, see, I can scribe first before I draw and then make the thing. Alright, so I need to order this neck. I need to keep a closer eye on the ordering. I'll take the Starcage. And there we have a 5/5. Let's see if the opponent can even just deal with 2 Simulacrum Synthesizers here.
I have a plan.
Opponent's doing some damage. Next turn what's this? I can't get rid of this. Another one of those. Okay, I think I'm gonna play the Pinnacle next. The wit is gonna still be around, so I need to be careful of that. But yeah, okay.
You get to be my protege.
So let's play this first. It's gonna eat my bricks. Okay, wait a minute. This goes last, and this goes after that. Exactly, so the ordering does matter. Pretty much, actually. It's the choice between destroying your own tokens or not. So be sure to order that right. But oh my god, you can see how powerful this is. 3 games, 3 pretty decisive victories. Let's keep rolling. Azorius Artifacts versus Woj the Great. Woj. W-O-J. Okay, now I have the cool planes. Oh, and this looks pretty good too. Temple of Plenty. Okay. This is not an aggressive deck, it seems. Alright, let's go with the starting town first, then into... I don't need... I'm gonna go for the Relic. Haste, 3-2, what else? What else? Trample, and can't be countered, and combat damage, and spells you play can't be countered. Okay, pretty strong. Let's play the Relic. See if we draw into something. Okay, this could be a close one, because I'm not really dealing with the opponent's things yet. I'm probably going to play this next, so they need to kill me in like 2 turns. Okay, that's actually not too bad for me. And this keeps out. Okay. Let's play the other starting town into Synthesizer. Now, I know the Synthesizer... Okay, let's put the Battlefront on top. Now, I know this doesn't do anything immediately, so I'm gonna take another chunk of damage here. They're gonna pump this. Okay, this could be close. Should I have played the Bay instead? I'm not sure. The Battlefront is gonna have to save me here. Okie dokie. Alright. The damage I'm taking is still manageable, but it's... Okie dokie. I think I'm dead. Am I dead? 5. Yeah, I'm dead. Alright, first loss. Did I get greedy? In hindsight, honestly, even if I had played the Bay, I would have been dead. If I had played the bricks, I wouldn't have been, but then I wouldn't have scried the Battlefront on top. So yeah, that was a decisive loss here. I think I needed the Sawblades to survive this one. Alright, so the deck does have its limits. Let's keep playing. Azorius Artifacts versus Ophir Marone. Alright, let's see if we can go 4-1 here today or just 3-2. Alright, the lands are good. Oh yeah, this looks good. I have no plays before turn 3 though, so that's the only downside here. Ooh, I'm gonna have to get rid of something here. What is it gonna be? It's probably gonna be the Bay, to be honest. Okay. Alright, pass the turn. Now what am I gonna do next? I'm hoping for the Synthesizer. Or I'm planning to play the Synthesizer. Always, if you have the opportunity, then that's usually on an empty board. To play this out is usually strong. Okay, I'm fine with that. What is this? Oh, flashback. Okay, all right. No Battlefront here. I prefer to play this more reactively. Let's go for the Bay. And then next turn I can bricks into Bay, into finding any three mana thing. Okay, right. Oh yeah, let's play the bricks. Grab a land. Play the land. And sack the bricks. Or another Synthesizer. The opponent being black, I don't see how they could run Ultima, because Ultima is going to be key. Like going forward, Ultima is going to be amazing. Don't need any more lands. The scry from the synthesizer is also pretty good, actually. Alright, they're going to remove 1 token here. I can... okay, if they reanimate something, that's going to be big. But my snare, I have a snare. Ooh, the Faithful. Okay, I see. Yep, it's happening. It's happening. Am I dead in one go here? We shall see. At the beginning of combat, your turn. Ooh, they got a Valgavoth? Okay, oh shit. Okay. Alright, okay, how are we gonna handle this? Battlefront, or just go safely for the snare. The relic, draw a card, sack it to that, grab a snare, sacrifice. Oh my god. Battlefront is risky, but it could hit something good. Okay, 2 snares. I think that's good. I think that's perfect. Yes. This one. Which one's hitting the Valgavoth? Can I see? Oh my god, I don't know. I'm just gonna sack. Oh, frick. Because the Valgavoth is a token, right? If it exiles... Okay, I'm gonna play it safe here and sack these 3. Okay. Phew. Now, I might not have needed to sack... I could have sacked this one, maybe, but I wasn't able to tell 100% which one it is. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Okay, we are kind of in this. Unfortunately, I lost my... Oh, another Battlefront. Is that too greedy, or should I just play it safe? I'm gonna play it safe and go for the snare. Take out the Summon Knight so that they don't get any more triggers. I'm gonna play... Yeah, okay. Gotcha, gotcha. Okay. Despite the opponent even hitting their... reanimation targets, even the best ones like Arden and into Valgavoth, still able to overpower them with constructs. So, wow, the deck is on a roll. It's been improved significantly from the new cards, but let's talk more about that in the recap. Alright, so to the recap. Let's take a look at some of the... I'll put some new cards on the side, or like highlight them here, so then we can look a little bit at what's new, because the old core is the same. The Synthesizer, Repurposing Bay, Clay-Fired Bricks, Sawblades, Early Protection, Land Cleaning, and these 2 are great sacrifice outlets for the Bay to find your snares, nets, or synthesizers. Core of the deck. The Battlefront is also a must for of. Absolutely super value, grabbing 2 things out of basically everything you find around is going to be playable, castable. So everything in the deck meets the criteria except the Fire Crystal, but we'll come to that later. So what's new? We have replaced the temporary lockdown, which has rotated out, with the Pinnacle Starcage, which is almost as good. It's hard to say if it's as good or better or worse. It's different. It kills creatures, or it removes creatures with 2 or less, and artifacts, not enchantments, so that's the difference. However, for 8 mana, you can actually make 2/2s out of the removed cards, the exiled cards. And it's an artifact, so it can be sacrificed to the Repurposing Bay at a later stage if you need it. But in the core it replaces temporary lockdown, and it's a must against the very aggressive decks. The Cryogen Relic is amazing because it draws you a card, and when you sack it to the bay, it draws a card. If you play the Pinnacle Starcage, it will leave the battlefield and draw you a card. So not when you sacrifice it or whatever, or it's destroyed, it's when it leaves the battlefield. So even the Pinnacle Starcage will trigger the second draw. So you'll get 2 cards out of this more often than not. So this is just great value and gives you another 2-mana artifact to sacrifice to the bay. So super, super synergetic, fits perfectly into the deck. Yeah, Snare, your answer to everything. Net, also an answer to everything. So you have a good amount of answers to a lot of things that are even not just creatures, but also non-land permanents. The Fire Crystal can be a finisher because if you search for it with the bay, and you have a synthesizer on the field, it'll create more constructs and everything will have haste. So it might help you get in like the turn in one go to kind of finish off the game. I didn't get a chance to use this. I'm not sure if it's really necessary, or you could replace it with a Solemn Simulacrum. That's also an option. Okay, what else do we have? We keep the Fomori Vault is still in there. It's an amazing, also kind of helps you dig with a lot of artifacts. You can start cycling lands for, like excess lands for more useful cards. And then you have 2 of these. Create a token that's a copy of target artifact. Yeah, you could copy the Perilous Snare, for example, if you really need to, but you have to station it first, which is actually possible with because the Simulacrum, the tokens from the synthesizer, the constructs are usually big. So tapping one of them or 2 when they are still have summoning sickness will get you to man this pretty easily, potentially. But these are a little bit kind of a bonus. Usually you don't really need to do that. You'd probably just be off better attacking, but they're there for potential situations. Copying any of your crazy artifacts, like another Starcage, a Snare, a Net, whatever. And the core also didn't get a chance to use it, but you might as well add it. Your deck doesn't start on turn 1, so you're okay to add a few tapped lands. And yeah, adding 1 blue for each artifact you control. If you have a lot of cards in hand, you can just drop them all basically and make one even bigger turn. It's a little bit of a win more card in my opinion, but the meta is new. New cards are here. Let's try them out. Today's run 4-1, amazing. Super happy with it. Honestly, at the moment, I would say if you don't know what to pick up and you want to have a deck that works right off the bat, go for this one. Azorius artifacts, new meta, new cards. Great synergy, great deck. And yeah, not much else to say. A pretty successful run. First run in the new meta. I love the meta. I know, I don't know the meta yet, but I love the new expansion. I love space. I love Edge of Eternities. So yeah, let's keep going and keep exploring the meta. But without further ado, thanks for watching. Have fun. See you in the arena, and peace.